Thanks for watching County Report this week. I'm Susan Kennedy. We begin with the Council's work to balance the fiscal year 2012 operating budgets and the agreements with county employees. In facing a $300 million shortfall, Council members have rejected the benefits and salary proposal that County Executive Ike Leggett has included in his recommended budget. They also rejected previously negotiated contracts with unions. These formal moves open a period in which the county can renegotiate with the unions as the council works to reach a balanced budget agreement by May 19th.
Our proposals, we believe, will address all the structural challenges that we face, and we're actually looking to the state for the template that we're going to use in our budget. So we're going to go deeper into the structural cuts than the executive did, but at the same time, we're going to make sure that we back off of the employees as it resulted in the fear about how much more it was going to cost families out of pocket to maintain their health insurance benefits.
In other budget news, discussion and tentative agreement on changes in transportation fees recommended by the executive. Included in the proposal, garage and lot fee increases in the Bethesda and Silver Spring parking districts.
This is not about general revenue. This is about the fiscal health of our parking lot districts. So in Bethesda, the committee's recommendation is going to be to do the absolute minimum, because in Bethesda, unfortunately, the parking lot district is on the edge, and we would not be able to float the bonds that we need to float to build the garage that the Bethesda community wants so desperately. That is a very expensive garage. And so we need a certain amount of dollars in our parking lot district, and that's all we're going to try and do.
In the end, the council tentatively voted to increase long-term parking in lots and garages in Bethesda by 10 cents, but will not charge for Saturday parking. In Silver Spring, those increases in lots and garage parking will not take effect until January of next year. A new tax on carryout bags is now the law in Montgomery County. County Executive Ike Leggett has signed the measure, which will add a 5-cent charge for each carryout bag provided by retail establishments in the county. Lorna Virgili was at the signing ceremony, and she brings us the story. Lorna?
Susan, is officially the law, but now the county has exactly 7 months to get county residents used to bringing their reusable bags to county retail stores.
With the passage of this legislation, I think we've moved in a very, very good direction to achieve this. This is not a panacea for all of our concerns and problems, but it is a significant step.
The charge would generate approximately $1.5 million in the first year that would be directed to the Water Quality Protection Fund, and retailers would receive a 1-cent rebate on each bag to cover administrative costs. Also, it addresses plastic and paper bags littering the environment, which costs the county $3 million annually to clean up.
When we do cleanups and when the citizens do cleanups of the streams, they find mostly bags. There's other litter, obviously, but it's plastic bags that seem to be blown into the stream, washed into the streams, and we just need to cut down on the number of plastic bags out there.
The District of Columbia already has the bag tax in effect, and surveys show a 50% reduction in the use of plastic bags. As an incentive, the county plans to distribute free green community bags to residents.
The county is going to provide these bags to county residents, and I know they're looking for partners right now, retailers where people can just go pick the bags up. In the District of Columbia, they worked with CVS, and I think we're going to be working with CVS and maybe some of the larger retailers. It could be Safeway or Giant, so that people know that they can just go pick up as many bags as they need for free.
The 5-cent charge for shopping bags would take effect in January 2012. For County Report this week, Lorna Virgili.
We're open is the catchphrase for a new marketing campaign that's been launched by the county to attract visitors and generate revenue during the 2011 U.S. Open. That event will take place June 13th through the 19th at Congressional Country Club in Bethesda. With the goal of pumping money into the local economy, the campaign promotes the use of a discount card for restaurants, hotels, and other businesses. The U.S. Open has been known to generate millions of dollars in revenue for cities in which it takes place.
It is easy to see that this event and the magnitude of the number of people taking place right here in Montgomery County will provide an enormous positive economic impact to boost our local economy.
You can register to receive that discount card at visitmontgomery.com. Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown was in Montgomery County this week to receive an award for his work in the area of affordable housing. The Robert C. Weaver Housing Champion Award is sponsored by the Affordable Housing Conference of Montgomery County, and it recognizes those who help provide affordable housing for low and moderate income families. Lieutenant Governor Brown was recognized for his work in the area of foreclosure. Governor Martin O'Malley was also on hand for the presentation. He spoke about how the state is doing with its affordable housing goals.
We are faring better than most, and we continue to move forward. Over the past 5 years, working together, we've invested more than $1.5 billion into financing the construction and preservation of 118 affordable rental housing complexes and the construction of nearly 11,000 new rental units. That's a building block, of course, to home ownership. Last year alone, thanks to President Obama's Recovery and Reinvestment Act, we were able to move forward on the construction of 38 multifamily complexes, the most we've ever done all at one time.
During the event, 4 families were honored for having received assistance that made them homeowners. Montgomery County Executive Ike Leggett was last year's award recipient. Still ahead on County Report this week, the hard work and dedication of 2 Montgomery College students have earned them a very prestigious scholarship. And our friends at Montgomery County Public Schools bring us a story on a student whose doodling caught the eye of the folks at Google.
I'm Rockville 11's Bridget Breuer. Do you know what Maintenance Mojo is? We'll tell you what it has to do with Building Safety Month when County Report this week continues.
Welcome back to County Report. A campaign is underway here in Maryland and across the nation to encourage motorists to buckle up when they get behind the wheel. The Click It or Ticket initiative will run until June 1st, and Montgomery County Police Officer Janelle Smith is here to tell us what to expect here. Officer?
Throughout the month of May, the Montgomery County Police Department is participating in the nationwide Click It or Ticket campaign. The Click It or Ticket campaign focuses on the enforcement of the seatbelt laws in the state of Maryland.
The reason I'm flagging you over, you're not wearing your seatbelt. Hello. No, I see you have it on. We're just doing seatbelts. You know, it's better to wear it over the shoulder because if you get in an accident, what's underneath here, you can crack some ribs.
This is important as studies have shown that the use of seatbelt greatly decreases injuries and death when involved in a collision. Also during the Click It and Ticket campaign this year, the Montgomery County Police are introducing a nighttime campaign. This has become a primary focus of the Click It and Ticket campaign because although Maryland's compliance rate during the daytime has reached 95%,
it's attached to the seat, it's on.
Studies have shown that nighttime seatbelt usage dropped drastically. This is unfortunate because during the nighttime is when drivers are more likely to be involved in collisions that cause serious injury or death.
It doesn't carry any points, but it is $25. I do need your signature at the very bottom. There's 2 copies of the citation. There's information on the back of each copy. Be careful. Thanks. Yes, sir.
So Montgomery County Police would like to remind all citizens the importance of wearing their seatbelt and that they will be enforcing seatbelt laws 24 hours a day during this campaign.
National Building Safety Month happens every May and is presented by the International Code Council Foundation. The City of Rockville is taking part in the safety campaign to help educate residents about how to stay safe and avoid accidents at home. Rockville 11's Bridget Breuer has more. Bridget?
That's right, Susan. This month, the city is taking a closer look at building safety. We had the chance to check in with Rockville Fire Marshal Matt Shanks, who told us a little bit about Maintenance Mojo. We're outside City Hall talking with the city's fire marshal, Matt Shanks. Matt, thanks so much for joining me.
No problem, Bridget.
And we wanted to check in with you and talk about National Building Safety Month. Is that right? Happening this May?
Correct. It's celebrated every May, and it's an effort among builders and communities, municipalities, and citizenry to provide a safer environment in their community and to reduce the effects of disasters and emergencies when they do occur.
Building Safety Month focuses on 4 weeks of safety awareness.
the first week when we're talking about environmental and green building concerns, simple things such as installing a programmable thermostat that can save you $180 in the course of a year. Fire safety, we want to make sure that you're using electricity and flammable and combustible liquids and gases appropriately. For backyard safety, focusing on grilling and swimming pool safety. Those are the types of things that are highlighted in each one of those weeks.
The Inspection Services Division Maintenance Mojo website has plenty of tips on how you can practice building safety.
Maintenance Mojo is just a way for us to reach out to ensure that people are able to provide the safest environment, whether it's at home or at their place of business, that they can, and we try to give them the information to make that possible. Well, there's numerous ways that citizens and contractors and business owners can get a hold of staff at the Inspection Services Division. First, they can go to the website at rockvillemd.gov/ISD. They can also call 240-314-8240 and ask to speak to a plans examiner or an inspector. And they can come into City Hall and ask for a staff member to assist them with getting their questions answered.
Doodling is something we've all done at one time or another. For Clarissa Libertelli, a student at Earl B. Wood Middle School, the art form could turn out to be quite rewarding for her and her school. Here's the story from Montgomery County Public Schools.
Nearly 200 students at Earl B. Wood Middle School took time away from class to welcome some special guests, 2 employees from Google, the international internet search giant, who came to the school to recognize Clarissa Libertelli. Clarissa is one of 40 finalists in the Doodle for Google contest. More than 107,000 students across the United States designed their own Google Doodles on the theme, "What would I like to do someday?" The Google Doodle is a thematic take on the Google logo that recognizes holidays, historic events, or cultural icons. Clarissa's Doodle reflects her desire to become a fantasy or fiction writer, and her Google Doodle shows that dream by incorporating books and pencils and a little whimsy represented by castles and dragons.
I drew it with pencil, and then I scanned it onto the computer and colored it with Photoshop. I wanted to make it cool, have it colorful, have interesting things in it.
The winner in the contest will receive a $15,000 college scholarship, and the student school earns $25,000 worth of computers. Wood Middle School Principal Jeannie Dawson says Clarissa is a great student and was not surprised that she is a finalist.
She wants to be a writer. So what was great about the work that stood out was she incorporated her dream, and she's a wonderful writer here at Wood.
For Google, the Google Doodle has become an important icon, and the Doodle for Google contest fosters creativity and inspiration and
the fact that that can be done through a quirky little piece of art that everyone in the world is seeing today, and that it's a common shared experience.
Her classmates couldn't be happier for her.
Oh, we were all so excited. Oh my gosh, we were all jumping up and down during class because she worked so hard on it, and we all saw her throughout the whole process.
I'm really happy for her because she loves drawing, and this is just a really great experience and opportunity for her.
Clarissa will travel to New York City later this month to attend a celebration where Google will announce the winner. The winning student doodle will appear on the Google website on May 20th.
Clarissa is one of only 2 Doodle for Google finalists from Maryland. We wish her the best of luck. 2 Montgomery College students have been awarded the prestigious Jack Kent Cooke Scholarship for 2011. This is the 2nd year in a row the college has had a winner. Montgomery College Television has this report.
2 Montgomery College students recently received news from the Jack Kent Cooke Foundation that could help change their lives.
I'm also the Montgomery College representative for the Jack Kent Cooke Foundation, and I'm proud to let you know that Susan is one of our 2 winners from the college this year. You are a winner this year.
Montgomery College students Rahel Kabede and Susan Wu are 2 of only 60 recipients of the prestigious Jack Kent Cooke Foundation Undergraduate Transfer Scholarship. The foundation provides scholarships worth up to $30,000 per year to outstanding community college students to help them earn a 4-year degree.
This scholarship really means a lot to me because I feel like it'll help my brother follow the footsteps.
It means a lot because otherwise I'll have this big financial issue
faced with to finish my degree. And this will just give me an open way to go and to fulfill my dreams.
This is the second consecutive year in which at least one Montgomery College student has been named a Jack Kent Cook Scholar.
For us at Montgomery College to have two of them speaks high praise to the high caliber of the instruction that occurs, but also the hard work of our students and their brilliance. I'm just absolutely delighted about this.
Montgomery College faculty, staff, and administrators gave their congratulations to the two award winners.
Susan Wu is incredibly deserving of the Jack Kent Cook Scholarship. She's very excited about it, and she's made, I think, an excellent decision. I think she'll do a great job.
Rahel is our first Jack Kent Cook winner for the Tacoma Park Silver Spring campus, and we are all so proud of her.
Kabede and Wu expressed their gratitude to Montgomery College.
I'm grateful. I can't thank the people who supported me enough, and it's a dream come true. It's gonna mean a lot.
Still to come on County Report this week, dust off your bikes and get ready for Montgomery County's annual Bike to Work Day. And some officials take a break from business to roast the president of the Montgomery County Council. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We have another story for you about some students who are doing great things. Some Montgomery College students from the business program were victorious at the SIFE Regional Competition in Philadelphia. Here's a look at their projects and what's next for them.
On March 25th, a team of students from Montgomery College won the SIFE Students in Free Enterprise Regional Competition. The students traveled to Philadelphia to compete against other community colleges and four-year universities.
For example, in our League 3 at the regional competition, we had Penn State University be one of our competitors from Altoona campus. And there were also a great number of other four-year schools there, such as Syracuse, and I believe Loyola was there as well.
In this competition, the students have to present their community service projects to a panel of judges.
Well, one of our projects is Walk in My Shoes Global Project, and our mission is to collect gently used shoes or new shoes for children in other countries. And some countries that we've donated to are Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Mongolia, and Ghana, and we've donated over 3,500 shoes over the past 2 years to these countries.
Our main project is the MBI Cafe, a We Proudly Brew Starbucks coffee operational business. It's located in our cafeteria at the Rockville campus, and 50% of the profits go to support our SIFE team, and the remainder goes to support transfer scholarships for future students.
Montgomery College SIFE was founded in 2001 as part of the Macklin Business Institute on the Rockville campus. Since 2003, the college has won this championship 7 times. This week, the Montgomery College SIFE team is in Minneapolis, Minnesota to compete in the SIFE National Exposition. Good luck to all of them.
The Jubilee Association of Maryland celebrated another remarkable year of service in Montgomery County. This year's annual roast honored Council President Valerie Irvin, who has dedicated her career in public service to helping those without a voice in our community.
Welcome to the 2011 Jubilee Roast at the Silver Spring Civic Building at Veterans Plaza. We are here to honor Montgomery County Council President Valerie Irvin, who is the first African-American woman to be in her position. She has worked on issues like education, public safety, and our environment. But this evening will be more about fun and laughter than her accomplishments, as we hear personal stories from her friends and colleagues.
Valerie and I have been friends as long as she's really been in elected office, I guess. You know, I knew her through school board and the county council, and she's my council member, and we've gotten to be friends over the years working on various Silver Spring issues.
It's a great time for us to honor Valerie and her service to the community and what she's been able to do for Montgomery County.
Valerie Irvin is a servant of the people. My husband was State Senator Leonard Teitelbaum, and we've known Valerie for a while, and she's just a wonderful person, and we're proud and honored to have her say yes, that she would participate in our event tonight.
Strong community leader, great advocate for the poor,
a heart of gold.
It's a fundraiser for us. Obviously, we want to earn some money to help what we do. It's also a chance to kind of honor some of the community leaders, and we're delighted to be able to honor Valerie Irving, as well as to have a little fun with her.
Val was always stuck up by herself, and we named her Fatso.
People who I haven't seen in a long time are here. It's like a big reunion. It's the best of what our community is in Silver Spring and in Montgomery County, and I wish we could do it more often, but it's a great night.
For people with developmental disabilities, the Jubilee Association of Maryland provides a unique support system that enables them to be productive and valued members of society. Besides having many moments of laughter with Valerie this evening, we don't want to forget that the Jubilee Association of Maryland could always use more support. If you would like to volunteer or make a donation, please go to their website at jubileemd.org.
Each May, on the third Friday of the month, Montgomery County residents are encouraged to participate in Bike to Work Day. There is great incentive to participate in this year's ride, which takes place on May 20th. There will be pit stops for riders to have refreshments along the way, and prizes will be awarded, and you might even be cheered on by a dignitary or two. For more information on Bike to Work Day, visit this county website, and don't forget to wear your helmets. Up next on County Report, Kathy Stanhope will be here with the brother of last week's Pet of the Week feature. And some good advice on protecting new tree seedlings. Keep it here on County Report. In our Pet of the Week segment last week, you were introduced to a loving foxhound captain who is looking for a new home. Well, today we meet his brother, Commander, who is also looking for a home. Here's Kathy Stanhope.
Hi, this is Kathy Stanhope with your Pet of the Week at the Montgomery County Humane Society. And I am here with Commander. Commander's number is 145, and he is a very special dog. He is an American foxhound. He has been relinquished by his previous owner because the owner had to start working overtime and had no time for Commander and his brother Captain. And both foxhounds were dropped off and brought here, and they really need a new home. We would love to have them adopted together, but we do realize that since they're very big dogs that can't always be done. And they are still young. They are still puppies. As you can see, he needs a little training. He needs some obedience training, but he's a very handsome guy, and he's very strong. He might not be good in a family with little children because although he'd love to have the little children, he might knock them down. But families with bigger kids would love to wrestle and play with him, would really have a good time. He'd make a wonderful addition to any family. He's very sweet, very calm, very nice dog. And remember, if you do have a hound dog, it's not the best type of dog to let off leash. Any type of dog that has hound or beagle in them really tends to follow their nose, and they really don't come back when they're called very well. So if you do get a hound dog, prepare to have him on the leash all the time. But like I said, he's sweet and he's calm. So come on down to the Montgomery County Humane Society in Rockville and meet Commander, or visit him on the web at mchumane.org, or call us at 240-773-5967. You might meet your new very best friend, right, boy?
A small tree seedling can be tiny and fragile when you first plant it, but it's possible to see it through to full maturity. Our friends at Brookside Gardens show us how to protect that seedling so you can enjoy it for years to come.
Hi, I'm Phil Normandy from Brookside Gardens in Wheaton, Maryland. We're in a typical homeowner's small backyard where there are many, many lessons to be learned. Have you ever tried starting a tree from a tiny seedling? Perhaps one you got from the Arbor Day Foundation or your kid brought home from school. What to do when it miserably fails? It is growing, it is alive, but it certainly has suffered trauma, and that's a tiny little thing. And therein lies the problems. If you have pets or wild rabbits or even deer or a clumsy husband, oftentimes these things can be lost in the everyday shuffle of homeowner activities. This homeowner has put around this little seedling a sturdy wire cage that she made herself, has anchored it to the ground, as you can see, so it's pretty sturdy if the dog bumps up against it, and this will allow the tree to grow unmolested until it gets tall enough and big enough around that rabbits won't get to it, because rabbits actually don't bump into these trees. They tend to cut them off. They tend to eat them And if the tree's been in the ground for a year or less, it might not survive the munch. This will straighten up, and eventually from a tiny acorn, this mighty oak will grow with a little bit of help from its owner.
And finally, a couple of noteworthy mentions. This week, the Maryland Daily Record recognized its top 100 women for the state of Maryland, and two of those winners include our own Lorna Virgili and Councilmember Nancy Florine. The award recognizes outstanding achievement by women as demonstrated through professional accomplishment, community leadership, and mentoring. Our congratulations to them both. That does it for County Report this week. We leave you this time with a few of the lighter moments from this week's roast of Council President Valerie Irvin. I'm Susan Kennedy. Thanks for watching.
It takes all of Sonia's strength to keep her in line. It is easy once you give up on her getting there on time, and Val spent oh so many days passing important bills en masse. Some folks complain. They can all just call the office and leave a message, and we'll be sure to get back to you sometime soon. And you see her, and you must know, she's making waves like she's been doing since 4 years ago. And so thanks for dropping in and donating to Jubilee. There's so much laughter to be had when we're discussing Valerie. Go on now, go. Just hit reset. They cannot touch you. You've got the Post and the Gazette. Weren't you the one who planted gardens all through town? You clashed with labor. And even made Gino run frown. Oh no, not Val. She is our gal. She may not make meetings on time, but the governor's her pal. She will never ever quit. Someone ask Ike like it, 'cause she is Val. And she's our pal. Hey, hey.
Congratulations to the class of 2011. On May 20th, Montgomery College celebrates its annual commencement ceremony. This year's speaker is University of Maryland President Dr. Wallace Lowe. Tickets are required, but you can watch it live on Montgomery College television. Gateway to College, a program that helps at-risk students finish high school and transition to college, is now accepting applications for fall 2011. Apply online and attend an upcoming information session for details. MC summer sessions are a great way to get one step closer to a degree, and many credits will transfer to other schools. Course listings and registration are available online or at any of our 3 campuses. Summer Session 1 begins May 31st. For more information about the endless possibilities at your community college, visit our website.